Welcome to all of you. In this video I am going to talk on phase equilibria part 2. In part 2 I am going to cover the examples of phases, components and degrees of freedom. Now phase is defined as the part of the system which is chemically and physically uniform throughout. Now the examples: a pure substance, it may be a solid, liquid or gas, is always made up of one chemical species only, and therefore such system is always one phase system. Now if we have mixture of gases, for mixture of gases it constitutes only a single phase, because gases are highly miscible with each other. Therefore any mixture of gases is always one phase system. An aqueous solution of solid substance is uniform throughout, therefore it is a one phase system. A mixture of two immiscible liquids, that is two liquids are immiscible with each other and on standing they form two separate layers. For example, if we mix chloroform or CCl4 with water, and after mixing and on standing, clearly two layers are formed, one for organic layer and one for aqueous layer. Therefore it is a two-phase system. If we have the mixture of two or more chemical substances which contains many phases, for example, a mixture of calcium carbonate and calcium oxide constitute the two-phase system, one phase for calcium carbonate and one for calcium oxide. Now consider the following equilibrium system for the decomposition of calcium carbonate. In this system there are two solid phases, one for calcium carbonate which is the reactant, and one for calcium oxide which is also solid but it is for the product, and one for the gas phase. Therefore it is a three-phase system, 2 plus 1. Now components is defined as the minimum number of independent chemical constituents which are required to express the composition of each phase in the system. Now let us consider the water system. In water system, ice is in equilibrium with water, water is in equilibrium with vapor. If we consider the composition of this water system, all the three phases, that is solid, liquid and gas, are expressed in only one constituent, and that constituent is nothing but H2O, that is water. Therefore water system is one component system, but it is a three-phase system and component is one component. A mixture of gases constitute one phase only, but its composition can be expressed by two chemical individuals, that is one for, say if you have mixed an oxygen and nitrogen, one chemical constituent for oxygen and one for nitrogen. Therefore in general the number of components of a gaseous mixture is given by the number of individual gases present in that gaseous mixture. Aqueous solution of any solid substance in water is always a one phase system, but its composition can be expressed of two chemical individual, one for that solid substance and one for the solvent water. Therefore in general an aqueous solution of any solute is always a two component system. Now degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom is defined as the independent number of variable factors such as temperature, pressure and concentration which must be arbitrarily fixed in order to define the system completely. Now see the example of water system. For water system the degrees of freedom is 0, that is no degrees of freedom. No degrees of freedom means there is no need to specify the variable factors. Now see the explanation. In water system three phases coexist at the freezing point of water, and the freezing temperature of water has fixed value as well as the vapor pressure of water has also definite value. Therefore we have the two variables, temperature and pressure, and both the variables are already fixed. Thus the system is completely defined automatically and there is no need to define either the temperature or pressure. Therefore the water system having no degree of freedom, that is F is equal to 0. But if we consider another example in which water is in equilibrium with water vapor, in this example degrees of freedom is equal to 1, that is out of the variable factors we have to define at least one to define the system completely. See the explanation. The system water in equilibrium with water vapor has two variables, temperature and pressure. At a definite temperature, the vapor pressure of water can have only one fixed value. Thus, if one variable, temperature or pressure, is specified, the other is fixed automatically. That is, if we specified temperature, pressure is automatically specified, or if we specified the pressure, temperature is automatically defined. Hence, in this example of water in equilibrium with water vapor, 1 degree have to define, therefore F is equal to 1. In the same way, for pure gases, F is equal to 2, that is, we have to define two variable factors, and for mixture of gases, we have to define all the three. Therefore, for mixture of gases, F is equal to 3. Now friends, see the example. In this image, an iceberg, that is a solid, is floating in the lake, that is liquid water. If we consider the lake, iceberg and atmosphere as a one component system, what are the number of phases? And we have to calculate the number of components in above question if atmosphere only contains the water vapors. That is the nothing but the example of water system, that is the lake, liquid, iceberg, that is the solid, and atmosphere, that is the vapor, is in equilibrium with each other. And in all the three phases, only one chemical constituent is there, that is water. Therefore, it is a three-phase system and the number of components are 1. Thank you.